vois un peu mes côtés là, c'est... Ouais, c'est pas normal tout ça, hein. Si je baisse ma luminosité, ça passe? Ça a l'air d'aller. Alors oui, il y a des petits bugs de son, je sais pas si c'est normal, mais on verra bien.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago
Faut me dire s'il faut monter le son ou pas.
by next generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake. Je sais pas aussi ça bug. Je vois de l'émulation.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Sucre. Bon, dites-moi juste que le truc n'est pas buggé. J'espère réellement que l'émulation est pas buggée du cul. Et que j'aimerais bien qu'ils prennent ma manette en compte, bande d'enculés. Ah, j'ai pas cliqué dessus. Voilà, merci. Désolé, j'insule pour rien. Ah! Enfoiré. Il est revenu lui là, je le vois hein. Ah mes yeux.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Brother! Petite merde là-haut là.
This is Snake. Colonel,
Font chier.
can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
C'est
Looks
chiant.
like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we
Ah
need to
mon
contact you,
Dieu, je suis
the
plus
codec
qu'une
will
ombre.
beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Brother. Alors du coup on a notre truc d'écran c'est ça alors. Bon, on aura des bandes noires, hein. Moi je les ai aussi. Hein. Vous aurez les bandes noires. Et pire pour pas que je gêne, je peux faire quelque chose de plus chiant. Ah ah! Où est le milieu? Où est donc ce foutu milieu? Plus haut. Non. Là c'est trop haut. Ah c'est bon. Ça a l'air d'être bon. Ah c'est parfait. Oui. Voilà. Attends. Si je vais à droite, faut qu'on aille tous les deux au même endroit. Je sais pas laquelle est la bonne. Du coup ça s'est descendu. Du coup j'ai pu attendre. On va faire pause dans le jeu. Je peux jouer avec tout ça. Ça Ça c'est X, ok. J'aimerais juste lui te rendre en mode miroir. Caméra, couleur, mise en page. Ah voilà, c'est bon. Là on a les Twin Snakes. Allez, merci. Je vais te dire un truc mais tu fais ta merde. Ah, mais là je vis ma meilleure vie hein. Tu peux pas imaginer comment. Non, loupé. RP sensor, AP sensor. Et que la vie vibre proche d'un ennemi. Aucune autre vibration quand il est activé. Ok. C'est Y. ZC, première personne. Moi, c'est faire. Keep you waiting. Y pour monter. X pour se lancer. Très bien. Il me semble que j'ai la MGS... Ah oui, mais j'ai la MGS2 aussi en PS2 moi. Et le 3 d'ailleurs.
Snake, you'll have to crawl to get through there.
Oui.
First.
Ça, je sais encore, merci. Comment, j'ai oublié comment on fait pour choper. Il m'a vu. Ah, il m'a tiré dessus. J'arrive pas à m'y faire hein. Il y avait quelque chose là derrière. Ouais. Oh, j'ai oublié que je suis pas en facile. Mais il me voit, il est à travers le monde. Ah, c'est pas vrai, je vais pouvoir essayer mon truc. D'accord. Comment on fait pour choper les gens J'aimerais bien savoir comment on chope les gens. Normalement, il y a les prises. Y. A. Et j'ai eu aucune idée de ce que j'ai fait. C'est A. C'est un des deux. Vous verrez bien. Ok, c'est ça. Alors, voilà. Pour la peine. C'est bon. Maintenant, je sais comment jouer. Incroyable. J'avais deux caméras maintenant.
Snake. I'm in front of the
This
disposal
is Snake.
facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in
Ok,
unnoticed.
baby, pas de problème. Attends, je vais juste aller voir un truc. Ah, j'ai enlevé les problèmes de cam, c'est bon. Tout est bon.
There are only
Je voulais mettre un
18 hours
bandeau,
left
mais
until
c'est
their
compliqué,
deadline.
j'en ai pas, je peux-
You've got to hurry.
Petit
Wow,
sister.
he must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Sorry, I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
Désolé.
Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar
Va se
system.
taper Meryl.
The bright dot in the
Meryl.
middle is you, Snake.
Meryl.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure
Sí.
you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
Be
We'll be
careful.
monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it.
Anytime we
I'll
want.
call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information
To
or
back you
advice.
up.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
You're naked.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in,
Je me tords la nuque,
there's the front door.
ma tête devient droite.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Je suis trop chiant. Je suis trop chiant, je suis trop chiant. J'ai pas cliqué dans le jeu. Ah d'accord. Pardon, ils viennent d'où? Je vais me laisser mourir, mais ils viennent d'où? Ils ont TP derrière moi? Ah ah! Non! Je mourrai pas! Non! N'active pas ça, voyons! On va utiliser mes rations. Allez, oui, je sais qu'il est là. Non, bonjour. Au revoir. Je suis mort, enfin. Je voulais recommencer. Bah, je pensais que je passais.
Snake!
Moi, on aura vu le... Non. On aura vu la mort. D'accord, vraiment eux ils apparaissent là comme ça. Non mais laissez-moi recommencer à nouveau alors. On ne peut plus passer par le milieu, j'ai compris. Avant on pouvait, maintenant on peut plus. La musique d'alerte, ouais, ça fait un peu techno, mais c'était comme ça.
What's wrong? Snake!
Allez, histoire de reprendre le truc. J'ai plus l'habitude de jouer à MGS, enfin au vrai MGS. Bon, même si MGS 5 était un vrai MGS, mais... Faut passer par le haut, hein. Ou alors par la droite de ça. Passe, non? S'il te plaît? À l'aide? Je peux pas passer à travers.
Who's that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Le pauvre, je vais marcher entre les jambes. C'est vrai que j'ai zéro arme du coup. Lieutenant Miller. Non, non, Maître Miller.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a
Et lui, c'est
bootcamp
Kazuhira Miller.
instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow, and that's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that are not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
Follow the mice. Ok, c'est pour ça que c'est pas inversé. Petite cinématique normalement, non? Non, que dalle. Follow the mice, they said. Ok, y'a rien. Je pensais qu'il y avait quelque chose à ramasser. Oh mon dieu! Je que c'est un trap et tu vas te faire aggro par un gros rat radioactif dégueulasse. Mais ça fait vraiment le bruit du point d'interrogation à chaque fois. Twing, twing, twing. Là, cette vie que j'ai perdue.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference, and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay? Don't give up.
Elle est bon, Snake. C'est vrai qu'il y aura tout ce truc de...
Are Alaskan field mice.
Good. You've got a weapon. To use it, first hold down the weapon menu button to open the weapon window. Then, select the weapon you want to...
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Salad Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon. The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Nastasha. Ah là, du coup j'ai une arme. Ah oui, la grenade chef. Le chef. 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 Chef, j'ai glissé, chef. Which nuke weapon used to blow the president so MGS2 never happened? Effectivement. Beaucoup de choses dans MGS ne se seraient pas produites. L'incident Big Shell. Voilà.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that...
Par contre, je me demande vraiment comment aller dans les options, hein. Parce que je peux juste vraiment pas sauvegarder. Enfin, je peux pas aller dans les options, menu, tout ça.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To
Tenez-moi
call
la
the
touche.
elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button.
C'est quoi le action
The
button?
elevator should show up in no time.
C'est Y.
There. Who's that? Is there somebody there? It's the enemy. I need. Who is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Quand tu veux le bouton en fait. Fallait me dire que c'était Y.
No! Snake! Get off, Snake!
Ah bah, cette violence. Bon, on verra toutes les morts, hein.
Who is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Mais non! On est marre! Pourquoi je peux pas faire? Comme ça me déteste. Putain, je vais voir me faire un propre clip là. Je veux voir ma gueule quand... Putain de merde. Sérieusement. Pourquoi ils me font spawn là pendant qu'il y a quelqu'un qui arrive? Putain, c'est nul quoi. En 40 minutes, j'en suis à peine là. Normalement, tu y es en 10 minutes. Putain, mon dieu. Voilà. Why do you keep dying, Snake? Il est là-bas.
You called, Snake? Talk to you later, Snake. You called, Snake? Talk to you later.
J'ai pas le droit de sauvegarder.
Use the up.
Non mais vraiment?
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Mais c'est bon, vous êtes chiant aussi. D'où il se retourne lui? Oh, ça a l'air méga chiant. C'est pour ça que je déteste Metal Gear Solid 2, hein. Je déteste le gameplay. jouer au 1, moi. Je voulais jouer au vrai 1 sur MG, sur PS1. Non. On va y aller à la real. Allez, tourne-toi par toi.
It's him. Everyone stay on guard.
Mais bon, on a réussi. We have survived.
Look at the radar!
Look at the
It's picking up
radar!
the Java Chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him!
Juste un truc. Est-ce que je peux sauvegarder maintenant?
Look at the radar! Come on, Snake.
J'ai pas le droit de sauvegarder. Alors attendez une seconde. Faut juste que je me prenne un truc. Alors il est où même? Et voilà. C'est bon, j'ai trouvé. Tu utilises dauphin? Oui, j'utilise dauphin. Mais je sais que je peux faire des save state, des sauvegarder l'état. Slot 1, voilà. Et ouh, Kashi. Mais je sais pas, là c'est le jeu qui veut pas que je sauvegarde, je comprends pas.
Look at the radar!
Look at the radar. Bon, je suis désolé, mais on va devoir faire quelque chose de très chiant.
Snake, if you want to go up or
Si c'est pour me dire ça. Là, c'est loin. Ah, j'ai pas remis. Je suis parmi les meilleurs effets du monde. Allez, tu peux le faire. Ah, ça ressemble au truc chez Otakon. C'est loin, 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 loin. C'est un peu loin. On se fait un peu chier. C'est loin, c'est très loin. Et en plus, on va lentement. C'est loin, mais en même temps, c'est parce que je me fais chier qu'on marche dans les conduits trop loin. En plus, on va faire un truc encore plus chiant, juste là maintenant. Parce que, voilà, moi j'ai envie d'être chiant. Yep. J'clonk, j'clonk, j'clonk.
Kind of damn cold. I
Johnny!
hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Quand tu sais qu'ils vont se marier plus tard, quoi, putain. J'ai pas le M9. Vraiment? Non, ça on était avant. J'ai pas le M9. Comment j'ai mon pistolet? And that's how I met your mother, kid. C'est tellement ça. J'ai pas récupéré le M9. Il est où le M9? Normalement tu l'as déjà à cette heure-ci. Je l'ai pas récupéré tout au début, je crois. Attention, on va se faire très chier à partir de maintenant. Putain, mais ils font full cinématique maintenant.
A woman. Not him.
Ouais, t'es moins stylé dans le 1. Tu l'es comme force spawn juste au-dessus de la grille, c'est ça? Alors qu'on vient de le voir passer. Ah non, ça va. On était sur la grille. Ouais, on peut la mater. Par contre, je vais juste chercher le M9. Hein. Si c'est bien, s'il est bien là où je pense. Parce que la prochaine scène, c'est un combat, donc j'ai peut-être un peu pas envie de me faire taper, n'est-ce pas? Ça me paraît chiant pour retourner là-bas. That's hold. Ah, c'est les diagonales dont il a du mal. Oh. Non, mais par contre. Je pensais que c'est... Arrête! Oh, tu me fais mal. Snake, plus vite. Ça va être chiant. Pour ressortir dehors. Ah bah merci de m'avoir fait checkpoint. Checkpoint qui a 15 km. Donc c'est à dire que si j'étais mort là-bas, ça l'aurait fait aussi. Take this. Je pensais pas que ça allait me toucher de Sylvain. Ouais. Oh mais je vais reperdre de la vie. Attention. Blablabla. Mais regarde-moi ça, c'est n'importe quoi. Je passe encore une fois dedans, je suis mort. N'importe quoi. En plus, il y aura le mec, non? À l'entrée? Non, c'est bon. Ah non, il apparaît pas, mais il y est. Il n'apparaît pas, mais il y est. Mais à l'aide. Par là-bas. Bon. Avant d'utiliser toutes mes cartouches, j'aimerais bien savoir s'il y a un flingue dehors. Ou si je me fais avoir. Apparemment, à part avoir l'air des rations, il n'y a que dalle.
Something over there.
Du coup, je me demande si j'ai fait pas un détour pour rien. Je redécouvre, hein, moi. Je sais pas s'il y a des trucs qu'ils ont enlevés ou remis ou autre. Hein. Ah, je perds de la vie. Découvrons le passage d'en haut. En plus, on n'a même pas les VF pour rigoler. Déjà 58 minutes et j'ai déjà rien fait du tout. Elle date de quand ma quick load? Enfin ma quick save? Juste pour savoir. Il y a au moins un truc dans... Faire une chauffe. Une chef. J'ai pas les cartes clés. Ça marche, je peux toujours prendre le... Pardon. Je sais pas ce que tu me racontes, je sais pas comment ça marche. Parce Parce qu'en fait j'ai un émulateur, enfin j'ai l'émulation du 1 aussi, puisque moi le mien il veut plus marcher. Mais je pensais aux grenades, oui non mais je pensais que je passais moi. Allez. Mais j'ai le 1 sous émulateur, mais il bug du fion l'émulateur. C'est pas du PSX, c'est un émulateur que je connais pas du tout. Et genre mes contrôles ils rentrent pas dedans et je sais pas, il fait chier le monde l'émulateur donc j'ai oublié ce que c'est, j'ai oublié comment il s'appelle. Du coup tu me racontes quoi là? Standardement tu peux toujours prendre le CD et prendre le BIN et passer sous ému. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Qu'est-ce que ce charabia veut dire? Oui mais c'est justement sur Home Station que je passe. Socom, merci. C'est ce qu'il faut pas faire quoi. Ouais bah on fera ça. Nique sa mère, nique sa mère, nique sa mère, nique sa mère, nique sa mère. Diagonale qui marche pas. Allez salut. J'ai pas le time. Ah. Attends. J'ai le CD là sous les yeux. Qu'est-ce que je dois regarder sur ce CD de Seymour? Bon, maintenant que j'ai tout fait là. Maintenant que j'ai au moins un SOCOM. On verra ça demain. Demain on est lundi, c'est ça? J'ai un truc à faire lundi? Je sais plus. Ton SOCOM il tue? Oui, il tue mon SOCOM. Parce que regarde, c'est une arme rouge. Pas très sympa ton SOCOM. Ah, mais ça c'est les M9. Bah écoute, SOCOM c'est aussi le nom d'un jeu. Un jeu qui est très dur d'ailleurs. Enfin, que je trouvais très dur. C'est la boîte de jeu qui te tue. Oh non, mon SOCOM me tue. Mon SOCOM tire à balles réelles. Madame, vous êtes en petite tenue. Regarde le nez. Ça va, ils te font pas revenir 3 fois cette fois-ci? Allez. Comme je sais pas quoi en faire, à chaque fois que je meurs, je vais manger cette merde là. Oh, trop bien.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
Le bonbon qui traverse l'espace et le temps.
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them.
En même temps, pourquoi je viendrais par le plafond, enculé?
Hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
Terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
Arrête de poser des questions.
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
I'm the pawn.
Sweet Jesus.
Toi, tu mérites de crever après ce que t'as fait à Big Boss. Même si c'est pas toi, c'est...
Is it possible?
Octopus.
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it?
Bibi, qu'est-ce que
We
tu
were
racontes de
conducting
Bibi?
exercises with a new type of
Ah, Big Boss.
experimental weapon.
Non, qu'est-ce qu'il a fait, Big Boss? Bah, c'est lui, il fait partie du... Donald, enfin, lui, le mec de la DARPA, c'est...
Any place on the face of the
Sigint.
earth.
C'est le mec qui a commencé les Patriotes avec Big Boss et qui l'a mis un couteau dans le dos avec le projet des enfants terribles.
Metal Gear.
Metal
It
Gear.
can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
Même encore en 2022, ils vont utiliser des Metal Gear.
It's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production.
The Patriot. Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Revolution.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Rex?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear
Revolution?
Rex. The code name for the
Rex.
new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Quoi, le Sahelanthropus, c'est ça? Ouais, non, mais le problème avec le Sahelanthropus, c'est que tu te bats à main nue. T'es tout petit. T'es en mode Wallahi billahi, je suis tout seul. Hein. Genre ce ninja?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But
I already give them mine.
they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. The card keys.
Card keys?
T'es un putain d'enculé.
The system developed as
J'ai
an
eu
emergency
trop
override. Even without the password, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes. You can stop the launch.
Oh, sa mère.
That card key.
J'ai eu trop.
So where are the card keys?
Baker
Oh,
should
merde.
have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys.
Je vais
There are 3 different
flipper,
slots
c'est
to
tout
put
ça.
them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Non, c'est pas grave.
Okay,
C'était le
3
but de
card
faire peur,
keys.
mais...
Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved them into an area that has a lot of electronic
merde.
jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a pan
C'est ça.
card.
Aïe,
It works
aïe,
together with
aïe,
your
aïe.
body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I
Ah.
just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
C'est pour ça-
That's
c'est
their
là qu'on peut
problem.
savoir.
It has
C'est
nothing to do with my
pour
orders.
ça qu'on peut savoir que c'est.
What about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
Dit quand même que
What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Tam tam pam pam. Fox time. Fortnite got him. Got an Himmel.
Huh.
He just
Dead.
died. Voilà. Premier mort dans la Fox Hound. Fortnite. Fox die. Hey, Decoy Octopus, c'est mort.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No!
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Mais c'est la Camille. Sac chaud. Vas-y, tire la bleue. Je suis pas une bleue. T'es une bleue comme j'en ai jamais vu. Une bleue, aussi bleue que le ciel. Don't move.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Tes mains tremblent.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Je suis pas une bleue.
Liar.
Tu
Your
mens.
eyes wander.
Ton regard
There's
vide.
no
Il faut
confidence in
confiance.
you.
Les
The
yeux
eyes
d'une
are
bleue,
lucky.
plus bleu que le ciel.
You've never shot a person, have you?
Ah,
You
ça,
talk
c'est
too
français.
much.
You
You
talk
haven't
too
even taken the
much.
safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks like
here.
we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Shoot. Je sais pas m'aider. Ah! Mon pistolet! Il est où? Salaud! Ils m'ont enlevé mon pistolet! C'est A. C'est horrible pour viser. J'ai envie de mourir.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
What are you
Don't talk to
waiting?
me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Ah! Mais à quoi ils étaient réapparus ces salauds? Quand vous voulez vous mourrez hein. Mais recharge salaud! Sérieusement? C'est de la grosse merde ce gameplay. Hein. Recharge s'il te plaît. Recharge. Empty 0 sur 60. Oh putain j'ai plus de place. Give me my money. Oh là là. Ouais.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
On voit que dalle. That booty.
Who are you?
Snake. Putain, par contre, il est stylé à bailler comme ça.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Mon dieu, qu'est-ce que c'était que ça? Psycho Mantis. T'as plus de balles, Snake.
Good girl. Just like that.
T'as plus de balles, Snake. J'ai le droit de sauvegarder maintenant?
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So, that was Mantis.
What is it, Snake? Be careful.
Mais est-ce que ça sauvegarde juste aussi rapidement? Ou juste nique sa mère, ça me fait pas sauvegarder, je ne sais pas. Merci. Par contre, alors, que les diagonales, il me les fasse... suivant comment je suis en diagonale, il me fait avancer lentement. C'est très stressant. Je vais bien, mais je l'ai où, mon M9 de ses morts? Niveau 6. Regarde, ça fait des trucs horribles quand je veux tourner. Ma dead zone n'est pas bien programmée. 64 sort, il savait pas parler, et maintenant il peut. Qui est Snake ou enfin qui? Psycho Mantis? Je sais plus de qui tu me parles. Mantis, oui, avant il parlait comme ça. Mais je sais pas, bah après si tu retournes la VF hein. Ah en 74 oui tu veux dire le gosse? Oui, effectivement le gosse ne sait pas parler. Enfin il parle pas du tout mais... Box 1. Ah j'ai la box. Alors redescends. Hop, on va aux deux. C'est parti. En plus il est roux. Psychomantis il est roux. Salut Barakuma. Comment ça va? Y'a pas d'âme ce salaud. Ah ouais bah ça c'est parce qu'on joue à MGS Twin Snakes. Du coup on est deux. Je me suis fait peur tout seul. Oh le combat contre Ocelot arrive. Suck bullet. On aura pas besoin de ça. Oh, ça c'est pas mal. 20 grenades. Oh. Le petit book, le petit C4. C'est pas celui-là le mur? C'était ça non? Il me semble bien. Il me semble bien que c'était ici. Appuyez sur le bouton A, B pour le faire sauter, ok. Ça va, tranquille. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? On sait pas. Je crois qu'il y a d'autres trucs à faire péter ici. Très bien, donc là c'est des balles de FAMAS. Bon, est-ce que j'aurai assez de... Je suis en train de faire un peu de... Ménage. Full. Get FAMAS first. Stun grenade. M9. Ah, j'ai le M9. Du coup le M9 c'est... Ah, pistolet tranquillisant. J'ai envie d'aller chercher les balles de M9 du coup. C'est ce qu'on va aller faire. D'abord. Mais d'abord quoi? Je crois qu'il y a... Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas des balles de M9 ici? Essayons un truc. Je devrais en utiliser un autre après, mais si je fais ça. D'accord, je peux plus l'ouvrir du tout. D'accord, bizarre. On ne peut pas ouvrir celui-là. Ça on peut pas. Ce sol il me paraît bizarre aussi. Ouais, il avait rien le sol. C'est la phase de combat contre Ocelot que je vois juste en dessous. Ah non. On va aller chercher les balles de M9. Parce que de toute façon après... C'est des terres pour faire autant d'allers-retours.
Snake, answer me. Snake.
Je regardais le chat. Oh mon dieu. Ok. Je regardais le chat, putain. Je me suis fait avoir. Ah bah ça les allers-retours je connais hein. Toujours pas. Zoomp. C'est 4. C'est 4. Va vraiment que je règle cette histoire de dead zone hein, parce que quand je veux faire des diagonales ça fait ça. On ne peut pas marcher en diagonale dans le jeu. Putain il y avait le trou, je l'avais oublié. Point point. Sakambalat. Sakambalat. Une grenade. Là on a toutes les grenades. Et là-bas il y a le M9. Allez boum. Full. M9. Oh il y avait un bout de C4. Ok très bien. Et de toute façon c'est ça MGS 1 c'est les allers-retours et le 2 c'est encore pire donc bon. Quand tu veux tu sors. J'aimerais bien ça c'est la zone morte là qui... Il faudrait que je gère ce truc mais... C'est pas grave. Ouais il peut peut-être juste pas le faire. Alors... Ici c'est 6. 1, 4. Très bien. Une 9 par latte. 31 46. Ah je peux jouer à la croix directionnelle aussi. Au moins ça va. D'accord, j'ai plus accès au truc de M9. Ah j'aurais peut-être dû y aller avant alors. Non c'est pas grave. C'est pas grave. Allons-y du coup. Voilà, celle-là faudra pas l'oublier. De toute façon ça change rien, on peut tuer les gens ici, c'est même d'ailleurs plus simple de tuer les gens. Là. Il me semble qu'il y a un autre truc. Là il y a un premier et là il y a un troisième. Donc là il me semble que c'est directement dans la salle. Tap tap tap. Un. Juste ici. C'est l'autre. Je sais plus où c'est maintenant. Non il y a que ça. Ah oui, là, c'est là-bas. Ok. Là, il y a la salle de slot. Et là, il y a l'autre. C'est juste là-haut. Je sais pas à quoi ça va servir, mais... Yo, Redre. C'est pas là. J'ai combien de chaff? Allez, go. Putain, on est 3, incroyable.
Am I too late?
La première fois que j'ai... Première fois que j'ai joué contre le... Enfin, avec ce truc, j'ai couru direct dedans. 4 même, c'est marqué chez moi. On est 4. Incroyable.
Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No! Don't touch it!
Et effectivement, voilà, tu n'apparais même pas chez moi.
C4.
C4. On utilisera le C3 dans MGS3. Je savais pas que Snake pouvait faire des méga saltos arrière comme ça.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man.
Brother!
You're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
Non mais les MGS, surtout apparemment le 1 c'est apparemment méga nanar niveau des cinématiques.
Revolver.
Ah salade. Est-ce qu'il va dire Chalachaska d'abord?
Ocelot.
Voilà. Oh non, mais non, lui.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
Kept you waiting, ah.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
Ah, si tu connais pas les MGS, ça aurait, tu vas être servi. Hein.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Revolver. Mais sauvez-moi, bordel!
Draw!
Je suis pas dans le jeu! J'avais pas la souris dans le jeu!
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity. Or... Ah!
J'avais pas les... Ration sur moi. Ah! J'avais dit... Je l'avais dit, à chaque fois que je meurs... Chaque fois que je meurs, je vais devoir bouffer une merde comme ça. C'est trop bien, il y en a qui sont blancs parce qu'il y en a qui sont verts en fait. Du coup, vous voyez à travers. Donc... J'ai envie de mourir, pourquoi je me fais des pauvres défis à moi-même? Ouais, je dois le faire en me battant. Je sais pas ce que c'est, mais c'est pas bon, dans tous les cas.
Hiding won't help you. All right.
À l'aide! T'as quoi? T'as essayé de me refaire une merde, Eddie? Dommage, s'il y a l'alerte, je l'ai revu avant ça. Voilà, vous avez de la surprise. Vous savez pas où j'en suis. C'est ça, je lis. N'inquiétez pas, c'est la surprise, vous pouvez être aveugle. Je m'en fous. C'est le plaisir. Vous pouvez pas regarder dans mes yeux, faites comme dans les animés. Regarde, de toute façon, c'est pas important. Regardez ce que je fais. Regardez, je joue à chat. C'est drôle, hein? Il fallait tirer dessus à ce con. Aïe. Voilà, battu.
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
En vrai, c'est pas les jelly beans. Oh.
My hand!
C'est du GameCube, c'est bon.
Stealth camouflage.
Octocamo.
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Deep throat.
Who are you?
Yes. Parfait. Merci les cinématiques buggées.
And like you, I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Ils ont vraiment exagéré avec leur 1 quoi. C'est comme ça que ça joue au foot chez eux. Il se passait pas tout ça.
Who the hell?
Qui part direct. Mais tu m'étonnes ou de hell. Ah par contre j'ai pas bouffé un truc immangeable mais c'est dégueulasse hein. Deep Throat dans la prochaine saison de Captain Tsubasa. Il tire des rochers. Non mais là il est dans Inazuma 11. Tu sais il peut se battre avec j'ai oublié comment il s'appelle le mec qui fait popper le mur là pour la défense. Mais après lui il tire dedans. Il tire des murs.
The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What?
What?
Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kinda like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top-secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Some fun?
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
Il l'a mangé.
He broke it.
Ah.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy. So, the DARPA chief, is he okay?
He's dead.
Dead.
What?
It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Maniacs underscore.
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier.
She said that she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes. She stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Huh? Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the package. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away, but tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Oh. You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Ah, play on Emu!
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before.
More afraid than ever before.
The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to use it or dispose of it.
So they just close the
T'inquiète,
lid
20 ans
and
après, on
try
sait
to
toujours
pretend
pas.
like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Vous
Not
mettez
only
les fûts dans
that,
des fûts?
several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for Material Unaccounted For. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see? Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even that bunch on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure that you report this to Jim, to your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? No!
I didn't do anything!
No, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So they actually went and did it.
Tracks.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for
He's dead.
What the hell? Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact
T'as les
with
bons
her.
sous-titres qui veulent rien
Snake,
dire.
there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Naomi auteur connaît ces trucs. Naomi, vous connaissez ça? Non, vous êtes sûr? Oui. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me?
Snake, you can't use your radar in that... Be careful.
Oh, je sais pas, mais au cas où je sauvegarde. Je vais sauvegarder. Non, sauvegarder, recharger. Je sais, je vais le faire, je vais sortir. T'as pas lu? Là, tu points lu qu'il fallait sortir. Moi, s'il y en a qui se rapproche. Non, pas du tout. Bon, on va la faire moi-même.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
Ah, et j'ai vu que tu l'avais écrit.
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No.
J'ai la boîte. Hein.
Just exactly who are you?
Donc actuellement,
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
c'est là.
You came alone? Trying to be some kind of hero?
C'est là.
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people called me.
The legendary
J'arrive pas à se
Solid
produire
Snake?
quand la caméra est
You?
trop verte.
I saw you out before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
Les yeux d'une
They're
bleue.
not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookie's eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Ça va marcher.
Don't worry. You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah. You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him personally. But first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapon disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody's told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons.
Non, j'avais pas
This
compris.
base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been
Hush,
test
hush.
firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
J'ai
I
oublié
heard
de.
it was because this was to be a final test
de
before
prendre
the
la-
formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of
Je voulais
fishy.
prendre la vidéo du truc.
So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with
Ça dépend
President
de la vidéo,
Baker
là.
right after the
Pour la
revolt
rediff.
started.
Je ferai ça.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No. Not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Huh. Sounds like it. But I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich? He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time,
Hideo
I need to
Kojima.
ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the
Snake?
first time. How do we get to the nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going with you!
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy, and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that with a pull of a trigger I could take someone's life.
It's not like shooting targets in training.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, you're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
Looks like you were right. Okay, Snake.
Des fois, faudrait faire des sous-titres, mais qui veulent dire ce que les gens y disent.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Flirting snakes. Non, je voulais pas l'appeler. C'est bon. Bon. Maintenant que tout le monde a spawn.
Is there somebody there?
J'en ai des yeux. Ah, il y a la musique. J'ai l'impression que tout le monde est mort. Non mais oh. J'ai perdu full vie par contre. Un peu chiant. Ouais bah dis donc. Et pour les fouiller faut faire comme ça, c'est n'importe quoi. Ah j'ai récupéré le FAMAS du coup. Il n'y en a pas d'autres de toute façon. Allez ouvrable. Et on est parti. Il semble qu'il y a une pièce en haut aussi.
Snake.
Désolé, j'ai pas fait gaffe. J'ai appuyé sur le bouton qu'il fallait pas. Bon, on va se barrer. Enfin, quoique, il y a des... Non, il y a une pièce là. Ouf.
Nothing here.
Doucement, doucement, douce France. Quatre. Qu'est-ce qu'il regarde comme ça? Il y a un truc dans le casier ou c'est en bas? Mine D, d'accord. Juste une grenade. On va fermer. Il n'y a rien d'autre?
Nothing here.
Putain! Qu'est-ce que c'était dur pour le toucher celui-là? Socom suppresseur, c'est ça? Je sais pas comment on fait silencieux, bah c'est pas grave. Y pour le cran de sûreté. Ah putain. D'accord. Est-ce que du coup ils sont là-dedans les Socom suppresseurs? Ouais c'est ça. C'est une Metal Gear. Rien d'autre à faire. Non, laisse-moi ça. Une ration.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is
Oui.
set with infrared sensors.
Oui, oui.
What is it?
You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Nothing here.
Attendez une seconde. Des tracteurs. Ok, ce sera à partir de... c'est là. Ah là 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 là. Parce que là, ça va être très chiant. Du coup... Ok, ok. Bah, toute midi. Ouais, les cigarettes. Oh, la vie que je perds.
Nothing here.
Hop, go. Ah non, à l'aide.
Snake.
Merde, non. J'ai pas sauvegardé. Ah d'accord, en plus ça fait passer. C'était Deep Throat. Oui mais c'est bourré de mine, moi comment je les vois? Comme je disais, comment est-ce que je les vois? Normalement, si je passe dessus en étant accroupi, ça passe. Ah, j'aurais pas le temps de remettre le truc pendant le combat.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right. You belong on the ground.
Ah là là. Cette méchanceté.
You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Non, je suis déjà censé avoir les liens thermiques, mais il faut que je le trouve. Putain de mine. C'était vraiment obligé ça? Je sais pas si j'aurai assez. Hein. Tiens, il y a un truc ici. Encore une et c'est bon. Le petit creux dans le tank, ça, bah, c'est une grenade donc. Merci. Je sais pas où il est ce bâtard aussi. Voilà.
See how you like this?
Ah bon? Ah mais là je devrais mettre une stun grenade. Ok. Salaud. Très chiant. Ah, j'avais plus de ration, d'accord. Bon, moi je sais comment faire.
No! Snake! Get off me!
Chiant. Jamais aimé ce boss. J'ai oublié la grenade chaff. J'avais oublié la chauffe. C'est bien ça qu'il faut faire. Est-ce que je l'ai touché? Je sais même pas. Non, pas du tout. Allez, plus qu'une fois, ou deux. Voilà, 5. Un truc là-bas. Non, faut vraiment... Vraiment que je la tire ma grenade. Non, c'est bon. Non, je suis obligé. Bon, allez, obligé.
See how you like this?
Je l'ai loupé. Je l'ai loupé. Mais... Et allez. J'en ai tiré 2 à cause de lui, putain. Voilà, j'en ai marre. Avant ça marchait, maintenant ça marche plus. Du coup, je suis tout seul. Il fait du baseball, d'accord. Et bah ça s'amuse dans ces cinématiques hein.
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
D'accord. D'accord, d'accord. 3h21, 2h27. Alors, ce que je vais faire, c'est que déjà, dans le jeu, je vais sauvegarder.
What can I... Talk to you later, Snake.
Voilà, donc je sais pas si ça a sauvegardé, donc en même temps, je vais faire une petite sauvegarde rapide. Et je vais faire une petite pause. Et ça fait 2h30 que je dois aller aux toilettes, donc voilà, une petite pause. On va pouvoir le mettre sur YouTube sans problème, sans qu'il se tape la pause de 6 minutes. Et je mange un fondant. C'est parfait. Quand tu veux le jeu. Belle catégorie, merci bien mon gars. Allez, du coup on est reparti. Il n'y a plus de son, c'est vrai, c'est moi. Ma faute. Non, mais non en fait, non. Je voulais pas. Merci. Ah et Warren, je pense on streamera GTA 5 un jour. Si j'ai un jour mes 12 Go de RAM en plus. Parce que... non. Mes 6. Non attends. J'ai combien de gigas? Je sais pas. Bref, quand j'aurai mes 32 Go. Comme ça je pourrai stream mes trucs sans problème.
What was that sound?
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah. There's lots of boxes piled up in here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
On that floor. Alors, est-ce que je peux au moins utiliser... Rien du tout, très bien. Même pas la stun grenade. Ah mais j'en ai plus. Ah, bravo.
Huh? What's that?
Somebody there.
Who's that?
Qu'est-ce qui vient de se passer? Ouf! Ça a failli mal se passer. Allez, go! Je pense que j'arrêterai le stream tranquillement dès que je serai à 3h ou alors qu'on aura le... Oh, c'est ici, très bien. Eh bien. Eh bien, eh bien. J'y arrive toujours pas à ce braquage. Bon, au pire, on l'essaiera de nouveau. Non, merci. Ration. Est-ce que je l'ai bougé? S'il faut les bouger? Non. Pas forcément. Alors ça sera pour Psychomantis. Très bien. Un magasin. Ah, et en plus le PQ il a été tiré, ça veut dire que ils ont fait des sales trucs avec. Je vois pas, le boulet vient encore de mourir, je fais le pilote pour être sûr que l'avion ne crache pas au moins. C'est ça. Alors on ressort là. C'est juste... leur demander ce qu'ils veulent être, surtout s'ils connaissent le truc ou pas. Hide the mash.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high-voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Il faut aller. Ah d'accord, pour moi c'était fermé, d'accord. Ouais, ça y est. Moi c'était fermé. Ah d'accord, il y a une toute petite ouverture. J'avais pas vu la toute petite ouverture. Voilà. J'ai réussi. C'est le mec du bus qui s'est fait exploser avec. Là au moins, il a quasiment fait comme moi. Je suis bête, j'aurais dû faire autrement. Piou! D'accord, tout ça pour ça, très bien. Voilà. Très bien. souviens. Il me semble pas qu'on les voyait se faire tuer. Ouais, il me semble pas qu'on les voyait se faire tuer dans le 20. On va se remettre bien. Hop.
Take this!
Non, ce serait peut-être plus drôle. Yeah. Ce serait même mieux de faire l'inverse en fait. Voilà.
It's a ghost.
C'est un ninja. Un ninja cyborg. Ninja cyborg pour être précis. Je suis pas dans le jeu. Bon. Ok. Ça va être très drôle ce combat. Attention, un combat au cœur à cœur se prépare!
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What? What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Pauvre Takon.
Snake. You're that ninja. I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Kept you waiting.
Who are you? Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
Oh, I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy this moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to battle with you.
What is it? Revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. All right then. Watch from your box seat.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Cours! Ah non, c'est bon. Il se fait exploser. Je comprends pas tout. On va essayer, mais j'aimerais ne pas le... Bon, bah allons-y. Oui. Oups. Ah, il m'a touché. Petit combat. Mais... Ah là 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 là. Allez, viens! Viens te battre! Non, si je peux les faire du CQC. Ça rame du cul. Cette douleur! Cette douleur! C'est ce qui me rend vivant! J'avais oublié cette histoire. Ah, je pense que le glitch a dû être... Ah, je me suis fait avoir. Allez, viens, viens. Viens, viens. Ah, d'accord. Guerre. Ah, ils ont mis une cinématique. Normalement, faut faire gaffe, faut partir. Est-ce qu'il va faire son... Ah, ils font des bruits d'avion de chasse maintenant, les gens.
Zanzibar.
Ah ouais, ça va, d'accord. Ok, la Zanzibar.
What? Not again.
Il est pile 3 heures et on est arrivé au Tacon, c'est parfait ça.
Is it over?
Ça va, ils ont pas mis le troll. Où tu peux mourir à la fin du combat.
Gray Fox. Colonel,
Colonel.
That ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous.
C'est ridicule.
Yourself in Zanzibar land.
Colonel.
Yes. He should have been killed, but he's still alive.
Allô, colonel. Vous êtes
It
là?
happened before
Colonel,
I
répondez.
joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
Ouais, je suis là.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar land.
And that was Gray Fox?
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record said he died in an accident.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
You're saying he's just living off his will to fight?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not, but maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Oui.
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform's different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Rex chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh.
Meryl.
So you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh. Well, at least you're not one of them.
Il a des lunettes de rechange. C'est un trou otaku.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
Aren't they just trying to use the TMD missile module to launch a disabled nuclear warhead?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly with the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all, I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab,
Ça buguait tellement.
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So, this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing? No. Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool.
Such a
It's
fool.
all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project.
Ah, son grand-père.
He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father? He was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb.
Et il a fait le
God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to
Et
help
la sœur de Emmerich va faire le
But in
Metal
the
Gear.
end, I was the one being
Plus ou
used.
moins.
Using science for peace? That's only in anime.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower. But it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the base's control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is. Over
Oh
there.
no! Damn, they spotted me!
Meryl, what happened?
Oh, il y a Mario et
Something's
Yoshi.
wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
T'es censé pouvoir voir
She was wearing the same green uniform
la tête
as
des
the
gens, hein.
terrorists. If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? You get all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. Just glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
Ah. Jeu de Kojima.
Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best
Zone
in the
of
field
the
of
Handers.
robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
Yeah, that's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has progressed because there is war. And because of scientists' greed, weapons of mass destruction were born. But that's all over. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Et lui, du coup, il a une autre carte. Bon. Bon. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres trucs à voler là-dedans?